Alrighty, we're back. We're gonna keep on keeping on here. Alright, we are almost 42% done with New Game Plus, so that's pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Once you get to the Hidden City, like, uh, I would say at least 2/3 of the collectibles are in the Hidden City. There's like 3 main towns in this game, and pretty much all the collectibles are there. But a majority of them are in this Paititi Hidden City here. So our percentage will continue to grow and grow and grow the more collectibles and tombs and things we do. So last time I played, we ended with we were doing a bunch of collecting. We got to the Hidden City. We were doing a bunch of side questing, a bunch of collecting, and just roaming around. Now this time we are going to progress with the story. The rebel leader Unuratu and her son told us to meet them at the market. Well, clearly we decided to just do our own thing for a while. So now we're actually going to go to the market and just follow her straight there. So let me just double check. Yeah, see, we got a bunch of stuff. And yeah, a lot of the stuff you'll notice I could go do. A lot of it's misleading as well. Where it's like, oh, you think you can go over here, but in the interest of not backtracking as much, we're just gonna wait and do the sections that are offshoots of the town.
Beautiful. Hello.
As we unlock them. Alright, so we got a cutscene here.
Hakan! What is this?
Cultist, waiting for their deity to appear. When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise, the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world.
What?
I've heard those words before.
There he is.
I know him. That's Dr. Mingus.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation! Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized!
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him.
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I assure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know he will. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. The rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes, Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse.
Yeah, idiot.
Edsley, go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. Last warning. Follow Edsley. Your clothing won't hide you long from these guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
No big deal. People have been searching for this thing for hundreds of years. I'm just gonna find it.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amaru is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me and Ucha set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
Alright, so we gotta go follow Etsley. He's way up there. So, what we're gonna do in the meantime is we gotta go this way. I missed one of the challenges, and I don't want to forget to come back and do it later, because I'm pretty sure I might forget. Oh, God, son of a gun. There we go. So we gotta find that monolith. Here we go. We gotta get that. We have to pull that down. But in order to do that, we have to climb up higher. So I remember when I pulled that the first time, I pulled it and then I had to... Yeah, here we go. Very missable here, right? Like, unless you're paying a lot of attention, you totally... Alright, not bad. There's a mural in here. Oh. Yeah, because I know where the last one's at, but we're not going to do that until we get to the side quest where we're going to be going to the area. I know where it's at. There's something hidden over here. Take that money, yo. Ooh. Look at how hidden this little box is right here. You can barely see that. Blends in so well. He's yelling. Take your secrets map. Thank you. Some of the stuff we're gonna get later, so I'm not too concerned. But in the interest of, since we're here already, I mean, I might as well. But yeah, we're gonna have to get in that. There's something in that room. We'll get it later. Like, I mean, I could jump up here, I guess, but. Oh, let's see if we can read this yet. You never know. Nope.
Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something.
By the time everything, once you get to proficiency level 2 on everything, you pretty much can read all of those monoliths. I think I mentioned that in an earlier video. But I know that for sure.
Where's my mother?
She's settling matters between the guards and her Khan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than Paititi?
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
Alright. So before we go in here, I'm just going to kind of break down whereabouts we're going to go. We're going to go in, and we're going to do a big loop around here and get spit back out like somewhere in this by this fire. So, and then something's gonna happen, and then we'll be going north by where those pools are. But for now, we're just gonna kind of keep our eyes peeled for something like this. So now if we find a mom language, we can do fluent monoliths now. Take that. And we just gotta keep our eyes open for some more pickups around here, because again, you just never know. Even with the light, like, you could turn the lighting way up, like I could turn the brightness up, but the idea is that when I'm playing this in HDR, the lighting is supposed to be a really good contrast of the colors. The light and the dark contrast is supposed to be the best when you're in HDR, so I try to leave it as intended. Alright. Alright. Well, now we could probably go read that thing out there. Trying to remember how much of this we're gonna have to do, I think.
All right.
I think we gotta start burning some stuff down here, if I remember. Knock over some more containers, because that's just what we do.
I don't think anything could have prepared me for this place. The people, their history, everything they've lived, and who they are today. To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
It's amazing what people will do in a certain context. The lengths they'll go to save people they love, protect things,
Through there.
whatever. So again, some of the pickups we're gonna get help to flesh out the story a little bit more. Basically, I can kind of sum up some of the important pieces. So you'll see I'll pick up Letter of Serrano, and basically this guy Lopez and Serrano, his buddy, they came in search of the box originally, like a few hundred years ago. Let's just say it was in the late 1800s. I'm not 100% sure, but let's just say. And they came looking for the box, and they did basically Lara's journey, but hundreds of years ago. They came, they found the city, and they were like missionaries
Smell.
from Spain,
This
I
must
think.
be the place Etzli mentioned.
So this guy Lopez shows up. He eventually finds
Steady, Lara, steady.
he eventually finds the box. And, you know, I'm not trying not to spoil anything, but basically he finds the box and he gets mad with power, as is what we would expect is going to gross.
I'm gonna be sick.
But as to be expected, first of all, let's take a second here to... This is kind of fucking gross. He goes crazy, and then the Serrano, he like sees that, hey, this guy, my friend Lopez, is going nuts. But he decides, look, I gotta stay here. He basically invoked all of these cataclysms, as you would find out through the lore that we pick up. But long story short, the guy goes nuts, consumed with power. Eventually, he passes away, and he keeps the box. So we're following the clues that the Mayans and the Incans set forth to try to find the box where it was located. And they weren't wrong where it was supposed to be.
You can do this.
But we'll find out shortly that it's not actually there. It's with this asshole Lopez that decided, hey, the box is with me, so come find my body, because that's more. And so they find, you know, so it's just kind of adds to the story progression. So that kind of is the brief summary of this Lopez guy. And again, they'll sort of talk about him a little bit more as the story goes on, because he's a key element. Because ultimately, everyone's looking for this guy and the box, because the box is with him, and he hides it in a certain like puzzle and stuff like that, of course.
Oh, great.
But when I play games like this, I don't like to get like spoiled with like the story and stuff. So, you know, if you don't think you're gonna spend the time to play the game,
I guess I have no choice.
then sorry, I'm spoiling this a little bit. But that's why my first playthrough is typically like I figure things out on my own. I enjoy the story and get caught up in it, and then when I do a run like this, just a new game plus, it's like I already know what's gonna happen. It's not old news, but sometimes reliving a story is, you know, always interesting. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Put this on, and you can kill this guy. Still trying to get that achievement to kill so many people with.
Is this one of the rebels?
With certain abilities on.
There's a way in somewhere.
Don't rush me, Lara. I'm looking for pickups. Yeah, we'll just quickly look. Here we go.
A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes, through there. Ugh, the smell keeps getting stronger.
Laura, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Ucho.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Looks like this is the only way.
You were wrong, Lara. Oh, here we go. This is what I was getting at with the whole with the oil. Hold on. All right, so what we're gonna do, other than just kind of looting around, we've got to fill up this reservoir with oil, and then we'll release the sparks because it'll flow into there, into the fire, and that's how that's done. So what we do is we pull this. This fills up with what? Oil, not
Full
water.
of oil and blood.
Push this. As you can see, it's flowing down. Oh, you're kidding. I pushed it too early.
There. That
And
barrier's down. Need to keep moving.
that's how we do that. I don't know which is thicker, blood or oil. Both are pretty thick. Of course, Laura has to turn off her flashlight mid-jump, just in case I would have missed that.
Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber?
Maybe. Alright. So this part kind of sucks. We have to...
Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels.
Gross. So what we gotta do is we gotta burn this thing. So I have to try to line up. It has to flow right all the way down here and into this chamber. Right now it is not set up that way. So what we gotta do is we've got to stand here, stick this, because when I push this crank it's gonna turn with it. Alright, let's get an aerial view here. Right now it's flowing down, and then it flows over there, and then it dies. Right now. Nope, that's not it. Okay, now it's flowing It's close. Let me look at the flow here. So we want to line it up so it's going to flow down this little path here. So what I need to do, I might need to cut this real quick. 'Cause right now it's flowing down, around, into nowhere. No. It's this one. Alright, from here. I'll reattach this and nope. That's it. That's it. Flows down. This way. Flows down to the left and to the... Okay, good. So now what we gotta do is we'll stand over here. Pull the lever to bring us some oil. We'll watch the fire path. And there we go. Took a little longer than I would have liked, but that's okay.
Now, to find the silver box.
What the hell's down here? Oh wow, I didn't even know this was here. Alright, first time for everything, I guess. Hidden chambers. Clearly it wasn't important enough or I would have gotten it the first time. Because all it had was just some ore.
A serpent. This must be what Trinity's missing.
Woo!
Headsley.
There's the little rebel prince.
Headsley!
Over there! Get her!
That was close. Alright, here we go. Now we gotta start running.
Damn it!
Alright, her potty mouth.
Get out of the way!
Wow. I'm guessing that guy just got knocked out because if you would have landed like that, he probably just would have passed out too. No one else is brave enough to tackle her down here. Oh, and look, this is the place we were at in the last video where we just came in here.
Hey, Laura, if you can, head back. Uchu has something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
You just got hurt, no big deal. Alright, so we gotta go back to Uchu apparently. Get an update on the next. So we do have some things to get, but we're not gonna do that yet. So, is there anything we can grab between here and there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, let's just run over there. I'm not gonna teleport over there. Fast travel, whatever. One thing we are going to do, though, is we're going to talk to this merchant dude over here, and we're going to sell our special resources.
Hi.
I have much to trade. The gods favor us both. You have made an I'm always ready to trade.
I just want money, yo. So I can collect more. It's like a vicious cycle. I keep grabbing more pickups, ore and jade. Gold and jade, and just to sell it to not buy anything. It's like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Yeah. If I can pick it up, I'm going to.
Champila witch!
Is there anything in here? Oh, I have been in here, and I have scavenged.
Unaratu. Hetzley's been captured.
I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be subtle, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzley, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
Alright. We're not gonna do that yet. There's something over here we have to grab. I think. Right? Oh, there was a... Yeah, see, there's a mission. Well, first things first, we have to unlock this fire. We haven't... Well, maybe I guess we did unlock the fire. Alright. Well, we get...
Do you have a minute? Come over if you have time. Uchu and I were talking, and, well...
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Unaratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Alright. So, we're gonna... Hang on, I'm gonna hit this fire real quick. See how many skill points
What
I
are
have.
we doing here?
We'll just make, we'll make him sit down. Okay, so I know where we need to go. So we're gonna do... We have at least 1 side quest to do. Looking for this relic. Maybe it's like right here? No, you know what? It might be underground. There's an underground chamber area. A lot of these, there's like 4 pickups down there to get, and I can't like this document. I can't get that until we get under there. I can't do that either. Oh, we can go do this side quest real quick. I'm not sure if we're gonna start the next section right now. The story. We might be able to. It depends on how long it is. We might not be able to finish all of it, though. So. Well, first things first. I'm gonna go take a look. There's another side quest we can pick up. Apparently not yet.
This describes something nearby. The waters below protect me from the waters above.
Which means it's right here at this waterfall. Which is what I was thinking the first time I went and was diving off that dive point. Was that I thought there was something over here. Well, I was not wrong. I just couldn't do it yet because I had to do the monolith. There it is. See, if you unlock these monoliths, you get like special furs and gold and all kinds of stuff. Also, I'm not going down there right now because we're gonna get spit back out over there later. Okay, let's go talk to this dude and try to get this horn. We're gonna end up having to get all 3 of those things for Etzli's coronation, but we gotta do them one at a time because the other 2 we don't know they're gonna fail until they actually fail, you know. house right here. Yes, here we go.
Father, come quick! It's the Ishiki.
What do you want? We don't have time for Unuratu's rebellion right now.
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the king's...
The king's horn? The call to the future? Look at the good that future's done for my present. Just go.
The cult found out my dad was making the horn. They poisoned the crops as punishment. Mom got sick. My brother Kwali went to the market to get herbs, but he hasn't returned.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're gonna go save this man. Go to the market, okay.
Did you hear about Kwali? No. What happened? Abra was poor.
Excuse me.
Ah, Ishiki. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Kuali, the son of Kabil.
That poor boy. Chimali, one of Kukulkan's thugs, is holding him in a cell up at the market, waiting for the Ahau to come to punish him.
Thank you.
Be well, Ishiki.
Alright. So now we go up. And the cell is pretty close after this. Okay, go left and up.
Come on, get it!
A herb thief. He must be very dangerous.
Today it's theft, and tomorrow it's murder.
That's quite a leap, don't you think?
You really want to know what I think? I think we should round up all these little rats and drown them. Every one of them, especially Yumil. His father may be a serpent guard, but he is not.
Round up all these and drown them. It's pretty extreme, buddy. Drowning some kids.
Hello there.
Hey, you're Ishiki, from the outside, right?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Well, me. I'm Yamil.
What sort of game are you boys playing?
It's not a game. My father is a serpent guard, a priest. I took his ceremonial knife to show my friends, and Shimali the guard saw. Shimali knows what father would do if he found out I took the knife, so he threw it up there. Now it's stuck.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Wow, really? Thank you.
Gee, this ominous white paint. Whatever shall I do? Here you go, buddy.
Thank you, Ishiki.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait a minute. The grown-ups around here always chase us away, but you helped. What do you want? Shh, I'll do the talking. So what do you want, Ishiki? I mean, is there something we can do to pay you back?
I'll do
I'm
the
trying
talking.
to help Kuali.
You're too late. He's been sentenced to death. We can't do anything. And Chimali the guard hates you.
Would Chamali chase you if you provoked him?
Why?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuali.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, you can tell Kuali to meet us at the cave. He'll know where it is. It'll be safe for him there.
I will.
Let's go. Asto, Raimi, with me. Samin, watch our backs. Then run to the cave. Stand back, Ishiki. We'll give you an opening. Shimali, you coward! You'll end your life as a slave. Come taste my blade. Yeah, and taste llama patties too. Run, run! Hey! This is all my fault.
Please, they were just herbs. I beg you,
Your brother told me of your troubles.
Wait, who are you?
Someone who wants to help.
I never wanted any of these to happen. I was only trying to help my mother get well.
Where are the herbs? Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Thank you. Here are the herbs. I'll run as fast as I can.
Get out of here. Alright. Well, that was fun. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Ooh, we get a skill point. Look at that.
I thought I told you to go.
Kuali is safe, and I have the herbs your wife needs.
Really? And did you come to cure her, or to barter for the king's horn?
Here, this will help you.
Bless you, Ishiki. Kabil, quit being an ass. Give her the horn.
Here, with respect to the future king. Thank you for all you've done.
Thank you.
Quit being an ass. It's one of the best lines of the game so far. Alright. Oh, now we gotta get our butt all the way back over there. So we'll do a little scuttle. Actually, I'm gonna... see what time it is real quick. Dude, you were taking up the whole, like, walkway. Don't get mad at me. See, Lara gets stuff done.
As to leave and first to return. John, the stories of you are true.
The king's horn, as requested.
Did Gabriel give you any trouble?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for that, Lara.
Of course. What did you mean last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieved and the other two items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither has returned.
Do you think something's happened to them?
Quincy concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is. I know the type.
Jonah.
Jonah's right. That describes Timber perfectly. I never should have sent Quincy to that damn place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden from the cult.
Who is Manco?
He was a farmer who was at Sairi and Amaru's ancestors that was Kote safety centuries ago. He is known as the Pese Savior. His amulet in the coronation.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasant Savior, but its rebellion was born from it. When the cult of Kukulkan first took power, they tried to wipe out the order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the order dwindled, the memory of that place faded.
If you like, I could go look for Quinty.
You've done a lot already. Giving him back the king's horn was a best gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quinty can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the water trail. It'll lead you to it.
Cave above the white tree. I think it's over here. No. Yes, over. Yes, yep, we are correct. This is where we need to get to. This area over here. Oh, I remember this too. You have to like raise the water. Now let's go do that too. Get that done. There'll be a lot of pickups along the way, and then that might be the last thing we're gonna do in this part. I guess technically I could have just warped over there, but you know, we like Lara. Lara needs to get her steps in. So the next part probably won't be for a little bit. I've been uploading these and recording these about every day. Next one won't come until technically early October. It's Friday right now, and I'm recording this the 29th or 28th, sorry. And excuse me. Yep. This is why we didn't go up here earlier, because we could have, but because the side quest was going to take us over here anyway, so we might as well not have to backtrack. And make that mistake twice. Take some of these. Real quick, I'm gonna look at how many challenges we've... Wait for this thing to go away. I want to see how many challenges I've done. I've done 2 of 6. One of the ones we still have to do is diving off the thing. One of them we can't do right now. So that's 2. One of them is the pulling down those quipus. So that's 3. We can't do that. Or we'll do that last one later. And then the 4th one. What is that 4th one? Yeah, that's the quipus. We can't finish that yet. Diving off, we've already done that. Or we can't do that yet. We can't finish that one yet. Oh boy, I'm really trying to remember what that last one was. Because I already counted the one. There's one way over here we can't do yet. It might be 2 of them over there, actually. Whatever. We'll get to it. I would have probably started it if I didn't. If I could have, right? So. See, we could jump off here, but it's not like a swan dive point, right, where the dialogue comes up. Alright. Watch out for that pit. See, there's a notebook here. You can barely see that. So that one was called Cult's Control, how Trinity took control of Paititi. So basically, at one point in time, between Lopez, they were hunting for him, and these people got sick. Like, the sickness came about in the area, because some outsiders came and got these people sick, and like they got kind of destroyed. So they came from outside medicine and healed their people to gain their trust, and then eventually just took control, which I feel like that's kind of a good comparison with what I feel like some of these.
Been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place.
Some of the modern governments do with these third world countries in Africa is they go in and they're like, oh, we can help you out, and then basically when everybody's all healed, they're like, oh, we have a dependency on this country. Oh, by the way, we're basically gonna take you guys over, and and that's exactly what pretty much goes on. It's horrible, but if you need to become dependent on it, that's why self-sufficiency is always the best option for preserving what you have, which is kind of what sort of what Amaro's trying to do in this situation. He's trying to remake the world however he wants to, which isn't the best idea, obviously, but okay, we do not want to go that way. That's gonna get us out of here. So other outsiders don't come and like try to take over and like destroy everything here. And again, although he has good intentions, it's kind of he's not going about it in the most ethical of reasons, or ethical of possibilities, I guess is the proper term.
Manco's resting place. This looks suspicious.
Yeah, we gotta. We've got to fall down. All right. We'll be fine, don't worry. Don't worry, that we're not. You can't miss any pickups in this area because the game knows that. Hey, we know you're gonna have to. We know you're raising the water level, and there's no. Oh Jesus! That was close. You could have been toasting there. Alright, now we gotta go this way. Oh. This is what the game expects you to do if you can't make it out of there in time. Which I don't think we were expected to make it out in time in that last room. Alright, we made it. Yay!
Hello, Manco. Now, where's the amulet?
First things first.
There's light coming through this wall. Another sealed off passageway, I bet.
Don't worry, we'll get that sarcophagus in a minute. That is what we call the exit, boys and girls. So we'll go back out there in a minute. The real question is what happened to the dude that was going to search for this stuff. Clearly he didn't make it. He might have drowned, but I didn't see any bodies anywhere. So.
Now, to get this back to Uchu.
I don't know, maybe he got lost. Alright. Climbing up, I guess? Alright, look at that. One big circle. Alright, I think we got everything in this area. You can't ever know until you pick up everything. I'm pretty sure that was it. There wasn't a lot in that main area. Oh my god. See? I almost missed that jump and just died. I think when I did this the first time, I totally missed that jump on the way back. So it's so much harder to see than on the way forward. You're just like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Oh, psh, through the spikes. That was cool. Alright, this is gonna be the fastest way to do this. I might be able to read this thing now. I'm gonna go try. Still can't read this yet. Oh no, I already got this one. What am I doing? Idiot.
Ah, Lara. Quinty returned a short while ago. A little worse for wear, but alive. I'm glad to see you're okay as well.
That system is quite a challenge. I'm happy Quinty made it back.
But without the Savior's amulet, I'm afraid.
You mean this Savior's amulet?
What? Lara, you found it. That's incredible.
Here.
I can't thank you enough. When Zan returns with the Champions Bowl, we will honor all of the gatherers, including you, if you join us.
I'll be there.
Alright, so now we can't get the Champion's Bow yet. But we can upgrade our ship.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, we're at 5 skill points now, just getting insane amounts of stuff. Alright, level 2. We're getting really close here to having everything. One more skill point, we'll have everything in the core upgrades, and then it's just a matter of getting those last 6, which will be 4 each, which I'm not too concerned about any of them. This one, enemy accuracy, okay, that's cool, I guess. Enemy recovery, again, you just don't fight enough enemies in this game to warrant so much enemy stuff. And damage resist, the same thing, like, you just don't, like, look at this. I've spent a good majority of this game now, over, what, 6 hours, and how many enemies have I actually fought in? Like a handful, maybe, probably less than 25 enemies, if we're being fair. And a majority of those I've been doing in stealth. So, if you shouldn't be taking damage at all from enemies, unless you're totally being, you know, unstealthy and just shooting the crap out of people, which would be kind of difficult in certain sections. Because you just die so fast. So I don't understand why this game makes you do so much resistance and all that jazz.
What are we doing here? I never wanted this to happen. Now Etzley's been captured.
Etzley's a strong kid.
Yeah, he's a warrior. I know. I still hate this. I hope he's okay.
Me too. Ushu's confident they can get him out.
Alright, I'm gonna try to, because I just did this, right? I'm gonna try to fast travel to a different location. Although this is the closest to the story. So we haven't done any tombs yet. Eventually we'll go, there's another side quest that's going to take us over here to do this tomb. And there's also another side quest that's going to take us over here, the Champion's Bow. But we can't do that till like later. Probably solve like a couple of these monoliths, but I'm not going to do that right now. How many more side quests do we have to do? It says Doesn't even say. I don't know. We're doing pretty good, though. We've gotten almost everything in every location. The only thing we're missing here, which we could probably go back and do at some point, is we're missing a couple of... one survival cache and a couple of... like in that monolith, right? Because that's a monolith, and then a couple of relics, which shouldn't be too hard, but here at the... the only thing we're missing at Kuwakyaku is this monolith and this cache associated with it. Like, that's it. Everything else we've already gotten. Got everything there. Got everything there. Yeah, so we're slowly getting there. We'll probably have like a good chunk where I just want to try to intertwine a lot of this stuff. So in case you're wondering, those that haven't... so we'll end up going up here and around this way. And then we'll get back to the base camp. And then we'll be going to... that part's kind of hard. Then we'll be going to this half of the hidden city out to... and then we'll leave this way. Then we'll crash, and then we'll have to go through all this, and Lara's going to get like really pissed off. And then we're going to go to this... there's a town over here. We'll do all this. And then we'll have to run away and then land in this part of the river. And we'll find our ass all the way back to the main base, coordinate a plan, and then get to the end game. I mean, there's really not much to this game in terms of... if we just did story, this game would be done pretty quickly. We could probably get it done within like 6 hours, I figure. Okay, but that's where we're gonna end this section. Basically, we just we progressed the story a little further. We went into this little area. And we got that key. And they kidnapped Etzli, so now we gotta try to get him back, and we gotta try to find the box. And then we'll do that in the next playthrough section, I guess. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.